Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Factorio, not quite vanilla. So in our last episode, we actually built up our rocket silo, which is currently getting ready to launch, but we are going to need a satellite to go in it. So that's what we're going to be building up this episode. And as you can see, I've still got my plan ready, so I can see what I need to do. Right. We're going to be trying to build... Do we want 1 per second? I don't think we need 1 per second of the satellites, because that's what I'd gone for last time. So it only takes 5 seconds to actually make that. Let's do it as much as I can. Let's make it 1 per second, screw it. So, we're going to start with the satellites. And what do you need coming in? You need speed modules and blue circuits. So, if I just put another one there, just so I know for my own sanity, speed modules. What do we need? 1 every 30 seconds. One every 30 seconds. Now, we need 1 every 30 seconds. I will stop saying it, it's alright. I bamboozle myself doing this. So I think we'll need 30 of these to keep it going right. And for these we just need greens and reds coming in. Easy enough. You want to leave that a line away. Oh, I'm used to having long reach. And then I can just copy that. We can take this one out because I know that I'm doing it now. So if I get 30 of these... 2, 4, even 6, 8, 10, no. So that is 10, and just for ease, in fact I've not even put the belts in, this was stupid. Go like that, and like that. I'm just going to slightly redo the blueprint here. Then we can copy paste it in. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Wonderful. We are going to use blue belts from now on then. Do I want you going that way? Don't think I do. I think I want you coming this way. And you're going to be not going there for a start. You're going to be going like this. Then we're just going to redo our blueprint. Excuse me. Redo our blueprint. There we go. Easy enough to set up, right? I need termites. Stop building nanobots, we need a second. In fact, I might as well eat away all these trees because we are going to be expanding all the way out here. Well, I think we're going to be expanding all the way out here. I'll just get rid of that one myself then, shall I? Right. Get all this in. Beautiful, beautiful. From back on the belt. In fact, that makes no difference because I've got belt immunity on. Hey, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, we want greens and reds coming in on here. Fine, I've got to do it a little bit out of the way. It's not a problem. There we go. So we want reds coming onto this one. Actually, it's going to go one further down, right? Yes. So then we can do the little serpentine thing there. You can go under like that. There's green and reds on the belt ready to go. And where did we want them? Coming in straight there. I am just going to put an underground in for now, so I can leave it. In fact, I don't need to put an underground in. And then, we essentially want the same thing. But right there. We'll just let him build it in, and then we'll change this out for... you. Da-dum. 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 And the only other thing we need now to get in is blue circuits, which is easy enough, because I'm just going to go like that. We are going to have to jump this one. I am getting used to not wasting belts in that sense. Like this. We want to go as far as the underground will let us go, because they are expensive. And really, I shouldn't be using blues just to jump this like this, but it'll be fine. You can go there, and we'll just make this jump. I said about just making these right, and then I went and did that straight away. It'll be fine. I mean, I don't think we need this upgrading, but it's not that far. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. It's not going to eat all these anyway. It needs one every 30 seconds. Dum-dum. At least I noticed the mistake myself. Let's try that one a little bit differently. Because we only want it on one half, and I've actually got it on the wrong half. Clever. So you know what? I'm going to take this back out. I will get this right in a second. I think, I mean, there's going to be a lot of waste on the belt, but that'd be the best way to do it. Just take all these out, and then we'll get rid of them all. The alien's attacking me. How dare you? How very, very dare you? We'll just load these up a little bit. There you go. And we can then... Do I still want it coming this way? Probably not, actually. Probably not. We want it going the other way. Towards the end. In fact, I didn't want to remove that yet because I'm about to blueprint it. And just steal all that. Minus the top belt. There we go. And then we want 30 of these, which is going to be quite easy because what we've got above is 30. So this should essentially be a 1-to-1 ratio. So this makes 15 per second. So we needed to double it to get 30 per second. This needs one every 30 seconds. And then we'll be making one of these per second. So it'll take 1,000 seconds at the minute to make us a satellite. Good job, team. Right, now we can cut this back. And for now, do I just want to let these build up? Yes, until we've actually ready to move on. We'll just let them build up. I've run out of blue factories. Well, that sucks. Just 1 second, it's not far to go. But that's one part of it knocked out of the park already. Wasn't difficult, was it? I don't think we're going up to 1 factory per second. That's a little bit ridiculous. 1 factory per second, 1 rocket per second. You know what, I'm just going to take all of these. I would take the yellows, but with the pathetic setup that I made, it's not going to be enough. There's 39 in there. I'm going to need way more than that. Way more. So, next, we have got you. And you require steel, copper, and plastics. We have done this setup before, actually. So we can just steal that blueprint from there. But we are going to swap it around just a little bit. You're still going out. We want you to be coming in though, like so. And for one of these per second, we are going to need 30 of them. Guess what? We've done that already. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And that is a copy of 10, so there's 20, and there's 30. See, once... Oh, I've run out of blues now as well. Right, we're going to go up and we're going to actually grab a decent amount of things, because I've just noticed I've got 1 stack of blue belts left. Have I got any stone on me? 22. Let's just do a thin path so I can get on it quicker. Yeah, I've not... I know I keep saying it. I've not designed this base in a way that I'm happy with. We will do a proper base at some point, but I'm going to do it with more mods on. I will take all of those. Undergrounds and splitters. We could probably do with a little bit more. Why are you not making anything? We have run out of lubricants. Okay, fair enough. Blue arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am going to take just a few more reds in case. We've got 2 stacks there. We don't need miners. We're probably going to need some chests at some point. So let me just get a full stack of them. Power poles we've actually just run out of as well. Whoops. As you can see though, I'm not struggling for power anymore. Thank you, solar. And it is currently night time. The lights are switched on, but I've got my afraid of the dark perfect night glasses on. Why aren't you running down this? Alright, let's keep going. So we need steel in on the front and then iron and plastic, was it? Copper and plastic, sorry. Steel needs to be on the inside because it needs more. Excuse me. Who said you could stay there? So, steel is all the way over there. That's where we're going to need steel coming in. Nope, that's one too close. And steel can actually just go there. Beautiful, beautiful. Then just below that, if we can, and we actually can, I want plastics. Plus we can merge that with the copper. If I go like this, it's alright, I'm confusing myself again. They're backwards. What am I even doing? There we go. And then copper, we're not taking it off that line, we're actually taking it off that line. And you are a genius. I've done that slightly wrong. We need to come one further down from here. To make this work how I want to make it work. There, and there. So actually I can move this all down one. We're not having that one go in there like that. Nope, I moved it too far forward. Because you need to go underneath. Like so. Then that can go there. And you can go under, you can go under. Right, I know it's a bit of a mismatch, but if it works, right? So that's them all set up and running. I can't leave the belt off like this, though. I do need to fill it in. And yes, I know I've got reds going into blues. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And that should be able to get all the way to the end, because these only need 5 every whatever it was seconds. Yeah, this should be fine. Let's just get it built up, and then we're good to go. I actually ran out of blue factories earlier than I thought. So we're not doing 1 per second at the minute. Alright, and we can get rid of you for a start. Trim this up. And you can be trimmed up. Yes. Nope, that was one too far. So all of these are now working. They are going to take a while to go, but that's fine. Because all the speed modules just sat waiting. It's nice to have a bit of a backlog, so these will all take one at roughly at the same time. Which we kind of don't want, but we've got not much choice about it. So we can get rid of those. Now we want accumulators. Solar panels. 1 per second is only 10 factories of these, and we essentially need the exact same setup that we've got. We want greens on the inside, copper and steel on the outside. So, I am just going to... I'm actually going to steal this blueprint. And go there. The only difference is I want these to both come in. green circuits will go there. Copper and whatever the other one was will go there. We're making solar panels. So, green electronics on the inside, copper and steel can share about. We can copy this. 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's going to be one of those per second. We're basically setting up so that we know it's going to take 1,000 seconds to build one of these. Well, 1,000 ticks of these factories. Which is kind of right. Admittedly, building it all this close, it does start to make problems on the belt for you. But, like now, I've got to go there to do that. I mean, it's not much of a problem, but it's enough of a problem. You know what? Let's just make this easier for ourselves coming out of that. There we go. Oh, stupid. And I've still done it wrong. There we go. Anybody else notice a slight problem with this? It's got to go one further down anyway. Because this needs to jump all of this. Wait, what am I even doing? That is not what you do. It's there. Good God. I keep boasting that I'm better at doing this, and then I do things like that. Ignore me, please. So there's green circuits coming in. And what else did we need? Copper and steel. We can take this one out because we've got it going. Copper is there. We have got to get it up to this little bit, but that's why I'm trying to leave more and more room away from the edge. So, copper can go there. We know steel is going to go there. We're already taking off of steel, so it's quite easy for me to see. Actually, yeah, we need to just do a splitter there. And then everything on the bus can go underneath, sorry. Belt bus, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Just bring this down, and again, I know I'm going reds into blues. It'll be fine for what we need to do. I just want to bring the bus all the way to the end, because I don't like it having, excuse me, I don't like it being left in weird places. Just to make sure we know it's still expanding. I say that, and then copper's all the way up at the top still. And if you're wondering why I do this, I was informed that that is a good way to balance belts. It doesn't really matter when you've got greens like, but it does keep it all full. See, this is the problem you get with having reds go into blues. It's only a slight problem, but it'll be fine. So you need to jump across. Actually, we're only going to jump across to there. Because we know we want it to go straight into there. I could have actually just shared them belts thinking about it now. I'm not moving it all. In fact, no, we couldn't. That's plastic. And I kind of stole the wrong blueprint, didn't I? There we go. So that's 1 per second of those. I'm not going to put a chest on for these because I'm going to extend this belt all the way to the end. And we can let the belt fill up. That'll be enough storage for us. Beautiful. What have we got next? Accumulators. We're getting this done mega quickly. And accumulators will need iron and batteries. We can actually have them both on one belt. So we will steal you. Now, I'm actually going to steal this. But we're going to take out the red arms because we don't need red arms. Then that can go there. We know we're going to need 10. So we're just going to plop them all down. And then we'll swap it out. And now we want accumulators. There we go. We can actually trim these off now because we're not expanding this anymore. And then what was it? Battery and iron? Batteries and iron. Okie dokie. At least we've got a little bit of room to work with this time. Iron. I don't really want to do it with the red belts. Excuse me. I'm doing this the lazy way. So, iron needs to come off there. We know we want batteries, excuse me, there. And where are our batteries? Right there. Fair enough, fair enough. Just bring this all down. We'll run this past the end. You can jump, you can jump. Batteries can keep going. And we'll just plop another one of them down, another one of them down. Let's keep the bus going right to the end. I say that. Blue and red circuits are all the way up there still, but we don't need them to come down any further just yet, and it does kind of help if you fill this middle section in there. How am I doing for nanobots? I'm fine. I was about to say, are all these factories working? It does look like it. So the only thing we need to make now is radars. Which, I'm fairly certain... radars, wherefore art thou radars? Let's just go and check our planogram. Could I just wing this on the end of one of these? Is that what we want to do, really? I don't think we do. Although, wherever I merge all these together, I could actually just build one there. But then that means I've got to bring an iron line all the way through the middle. You know what? I've changed my mind. We're going to bring it all round and at this end, and then we'll produce it. 'Cause if I do actually want to extend this at some point, we're then going to be able to. I don't know why I'm running on the belt. It's making no difference whatsoever. Sorry, guys. You're going the wrong way. Turn around. And we'll just bring it out to the end there. I need more legs. I know that sounds weird, but I need more legs. Let's run it all backwards. I'm not going to let you chuck all them out. Fair enough, fair enough. It is my own silly fault. We can cut all this off there as well. And we can definitely cut all this out. Didn't really want the stone. Oh, I'd already got the stone. You know what? I'm going to be lazy. You know, let's not be lazy. Let's just put all this back in here. We don't need it for now. I'll move the chests in a second. I mean, really, I shouldn't be picking all these up then, if I'm doing that, but never mind. So, this is going to be easy enough, because we basically need one factory. And we need one yellow factory, actually. Because you are going to be making my satellite. And we need one radar machine feeding into you. Which is going to be easy enough. And that needs one gear factory feeding into that, because we're never going to expand this bit. Satellites. I've lost you again, haven't I? There. Radars, even, is what I mean. And you're going to be gears. So, if I have iron coming in like that. Yeah, let's go back to going like that. Gears are going to come in right there. And I don't even think we need a full belt. I think we can get away with... I want that there. And that there. Iron and green circuits all on one belt. Ha! Ha! Genius. There we go. There we go. Just split that up. Excuse me. Go like that, and that can go into there, and we can connect you up. So you should get everything you need, and you should go into there. And then we need 2 of these coming into there. I actually prefer it when it's going straight in like so. So we are going to go like that. And then you are going to come down this line there. As far as you'll go. And then you can do that and that. And basically... Oh, you need blues as well. Well, easy fix. I thought I'd done it a little bit too well. We need rocket fuel as well. Me planning things out really didn't seem to work very well, did it now? We can do rocket fuel at a different location. Because we are already kind of doing it at a different location. Let's just hook the blues up. I've got to go further up and actually bring them down with me. And we want blues to go. God damn it, rock. Always with the rocks. Blues can go there. You can jump under, you can jump under. Let's connect you up. And now that we've got all the bus down here, we might as well. You know what? I refuse. Why did I have that there anyway? I don't think there was a reason. We are getting very little blues now. I never actually set them up completely properly. So we are going to need to go and expand that a little bit. Let's just colour this in. Try and keep within the lines if you can. I do seem to be struggling with it. Now, we're going to get fuel done first. So we know rocket fuel will take 30 seconds. Alright, alright. I can just steal this entire beastie. Yes, because rocket fuel's coming from this way anyway. Oh, Jesus. I can't zoom out any further, in case you're wondering. It's going in that side. At that side. So, if I plop this there. Termites first. I don't want these trees in the way. And then we can expand this further if needs be. If we need to expand this further, it's going to have to come across. Rather than going up and down. I've got a tendency for building rather long structures. As you saw from Mine and Dark's mega base. Well, start of a mega base. I wouldn't even call it a mega base at the minute. It's kind of just a high-end base, I think. We need robots to fully utilise it all. Excuse me, I've got hiccups. Please say I'm not about to run out of blue belts. I'm about to run out of blue belts. Awesome. And because we've got no more lubricant, that's going to be a problem. We've got no more heavy oil either. And then you're all full up of light fuel. I've literally got no blue belts. I think I'm going to have to go back to using reds, which is upsetting. This is what I get for not planning things out properly. Yeah, there are no blue belts in that chest. Fine. Sorry. I need reds. Reds will be fine anyway for what we're doing. I'm still going to use the blue undergrounds because we've still got a few more. Not that we're going to need many more like, but hey ho. Still got some nanobots. Beautiful, beautiful. So, you're actually going to go down all the way down. Actually, not that far. And then you're going to go all the way down as well. Go on, nanobots, keep up. Put all the arms in. And you're going to be switched to rocket fuel. Thank you. The nanobots apparently can't quite keep up with me. God help them on the other base, and admittedly we've got even quicker nanobots on that base, but... we will get power hooked up momentarily. In fact, we will get power hooked up, excuse me. Right now. There we go. So, I'm actually going to split this, which I know is not ideal. And we're just going to loop it all the way around there like that, and then that's all you need, right? Yes. And then these can all keep working. Right. We have got, how many of these? 4, 8, 12, 16 factories. That should be more than enough to fuel the rockets, right? I'm sure it's more than enough, because they need 1 every 30 seconds. Oh, no, you need 10 every 30 seconds, so you need 1 per second, essentially. And we're doing more than 1 per second on here. 3 factories would be 1 per second. So that should massively overfill that line and be able to keep up with this as well. Yeah, that seems alright. It is getting to the end, right? They've just got to fill up first. The fact that it takes them 30 seconds. Yeah, this will be fine. And then... See, now I've made a bit of a boo-boo. I haven't got a path to be able to get through and down. Not a nice path, anyway. I think we'll come up past the rocket and then jump down. Lone tree. Goodbye. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And like I said, if we're expanding, we're going to expand horizontally, not vertically. That rock's going to be in the way, isn't it? No. I'm not expanding this bit anyway. That only needs 10. It's going to be easy enough. Jump like that. Please say this jumps the entire thing. It does. Couldn't have gone further, could I? That was the limit. Yeah. Works out quite well, doesn't it? Then we want this to come down this path here. And you can actually share the line with blue belts. Just cut it off there. Where did I leave it off? I'll get back there in a second, don't you worry. Because I need to make sure I get this onto the left side, which is actually going to be easy from this direction that we're coming from. My belt's all the way up there. Please jump the green and red belt. It does. I love blues. So easy enough. If we want to get it on one side, there you go. And then that should be our satellite getting built up. We just need 50 rocket fuel, which is on its way. Why did I think these all needed 1,000? I have no idea. It's actually not going to take that long to build a satellite. But you know what we want to do now? So I don't have to manually insert the satellite, because what mere mortal does that? We are going to build a little path for it. You're going on an adventure, little satellite. You can just jump across there. You know what? I can't bring myself to do that. Because then that means all my other belts have got to be moved, and I refuse. You do jump that. We've seen it before. You should jump that. Actually by 1 extra tile, but never mind. Oh. That was my last underground as well. I know you're thinking, what the hell is he doing? I regret everything. There's no reason to go this mad with it, but really, I haven't got just 1 underground. I thought I'd been genius doing it. That is a bit of an eyesore, to be fair, but it's going to get the job done, and that's what we're looking for at the minute. I've got blue undergrounds. Yes, it's all we've got left. Let's just cram through the middle. I miss my legs. My 15 pairs of legs. Not my actual legs. I've still got them. I'd stand up now and show you, but we're a little bit busy, right? And again, there is no reason to do this. In fact, we're definitely not going to have loads of them. So, that's the antennas being made. I don't think there's a great deal we can do to speed this up. It just needs more rocket fuel with the looks of it. Let's just expand this out a little bit. The rocket fuel seems to be lacking. I don't normally like doing this, but that actually does work. My god, I built a corner factory. I've got none of those left. Was that line not connected? Oh, I'd not done it all the way to the end, had I? It is connected up. Just give me a little bit more rocket fuel coming in. We don't need masses more. In fact, can I plump one more in there? I cannot get one more full one in there. There we go. Now, you don't need to be red. Oh, you're eating through it now. My maths might have been slightly off there. 3 of these is 1 per second. We need 1 every 3 seconds. 3, 6, 9. 12 factories should be able to handle this, right? I don't think it's making it all the way to the end. I mean, there is an easy fix for that because we've got so much extra light oil. In fact, I can just stop being stingy, can't I? Have I got any... No, chemical plants is what I was looking for. Or is it just because I set this new bit up and that's had to buffer everything? Let's think about it logically. So we've got 30 there. And we've got 20 there. So we essentially need 2 of these being made per second. Which would be 6 factories. We should have more than enough. It's just they take an astronomical amount to fill up. That makes sense, right? I'm sure it makes sense. I mean, it's starting to back up down there a little bit. You know what? Screw it. Don't try and make it make sense. I'm just going to cut you out for a second. We're going to give it its own little solid fuel factory. And we're going to go a little bit overkill with it. In which case it would have made more sense to go the other way around with it, but so yeah, to me, 3 of these factories is 1 per second. And that needs 1 per second. Let's go and make 6 doesn't seem right. I'm just going to go with 12, and it helps if you take the entire thing. 'Cause 12 would be 4 per second, right? I keep saying right, as though you can, like, answer me. This is all I do to Dark when we're playing multiplayer. This should work, right? It should work, right? And quite often more often than not, should I say, it's no. You've got them numbers slightly backwards. Let's bring this back up. Let's go and get some chemical plants, which aren't all that far away. Just on the end here. I have still got that chest as well out in the middle of nowhere with stuff in. Doesn't this look an absolute bomb site? I'm not happy with any of it, just so you know. Doodle-dum. Doodle-dum. Where would be the easiest place to connect this up with? I think, actually, across the top here. That should be good. Oops, missed one off. Right, you've now got your own supply. I mean, this isn't even backing up. So something tells me my maths is a little bit off. Unless they've all just consumed. Oh, you know what? Oh, there was no reason to delete that blueprint. We can just extend this, if we so choose now. And this is the beauty of making it all tileable. Oh, I'm nearly out of red belts. Because if you make it tileable, which is what my plan was for the science that I designed, you can just go and expand bits wherever you need to. I need more chemical plants. My maths is wrong. I need 3 per second, don't I? But that should be doing more than 3 per second. Either way, we've got to get through all of this to get more heavy oil being produced, which will then produce more lubricants. If we can actually build it all up. I need another pump. Not another pump. This is something me and, well, Dark had to do. I'd say me and Dark, but it was all Dark, this bit. You are pumping into there. If it's more than 10,000, it's more than 180,000. We want to change this. If light oil is greater than how much light oil storage have I even got? I don't know because I've not connected them all up. Haha! This is why I need to start learning how to use reds. I say reds. Red power cables. Let me just cable it all up so I can see what the hell's happening. Oh! It's all in the way. We'll have one of those there. Have one of those there. I may be about to do this wrong, but just bear with me. And one of those there. So. This is already kind of cabled up. But I want all that to go to there, and then we can see how much heavy oil we've got. 13,000. Seems about right, considering we've got 9 chests with just over 1,000 in each. Fair enough. Then we want to go... Really? Is that too far away? We try that one again then. So that goes in a nice circuit. We want you to connect to you. So now we can see what we've got. Holy Jesus. We'll call it above 2... Which pump was it? This one. If light oil is above 250,000, then this will not work. No, if it is greater than. If it's less than 250,000, we don't want this pumping. You stop pumping, right? This is just what's in the pipes already. Because it seems to be going down and down. Then it's going to build up to the point where the lubricant pump will turn on. 180,000. These store 25,000 each. So that's 100. It's 225,000. It is building up, right? 15. I know it's going to take a while, like 16. Yes, it is building up. I think I've set it up a bit better now so that things are all going to work. Jesus, 45 minutes. When did that happen? Well, the solid fuel is hitting the end now, and it is building up just a tiny bit. I went to get some chemical plants, didn't I? That should definitely be enough, right? And these ones at the end are all working. Yes. Because as Dark pointed out to me, do you know how much a pipe contains? 1200, I believe, because it is the same as one of those, which pumps 1200 per second. So one pipe does one water pipe. Basically makes sense, right? This one is fine. This is backing up. So realistically, that is massively overkill for these. But these do need to provide a lot more because this is constantly being put into there. How far are we from the rocket? And can we make it just a bit of a longer episode? 58%. Not really. Needs more low density structures. Why are our low density structures not working properly? You need more steel. Wait, low density structures are working properly. Oh, they are for that. To get the percentage, does this need to do... Is each percent one of these? Because if that's the case, this is going to take an absolute age. Yeah, it needs to make a rocket part. Right. I've been a stupid. Because I've now boxed all this in as well. Really, I need it doing 1 per second again, don't I? Or I could do 1 every 3 seconds, which means I'd need 10 of these factories. We're going to go for a bit of a longer episode. Just bear with me. Oh, the underground pipes are in the way. Can we just wangle? Can we wangle it? What is that underground there for? Oh, it's there for them. Tell you what, then let's just cut this off for a second. Sorry. Because we're fine for rocket fuel now. Thank you. We just need to up these both to 10. Oh, I'm about to run out of red belts. No, I do not want the copper. Thank you. We're going to grab some more red belts. We're going to finish this up with them being extended to 10 each. Just because then that's doing 1 per second. We need 1 every 3 seconds, so it should be enough to keep up. Right. Right. I'm understanding how the maths works a little bit better. This is where I fully expect Dark to correct me and just go, no, you're massively wrong with the maths. Ooh. I don't think we're going to launch the rocket this episode. We're going to come back in and we're going to play around with something else while the rocket gets ready. And hopefully I'm going to be in the vicinity of the rocket when it launches. That is the plan, anyway. We need to copy past you as well. And we also need to cut you out of there for a second. Whoop. Whoop. So, this is the new end of the line. You need to come into... Excuse me. There? Yes. And you then need to come into... there. See, we've got a nice build-up of it now. There we go. So they're now doing 1 per second. No, they're doing 1 every 3 seconds. In fact, that is the right ratio. So I needed a third of that production to do 1 for these. So basically every second now they should do 1%. So if we do 100 times that, we can do, would it be 1 rocket per minute? I don't know. I think I'm confusing myself with the maths now. You know what? We have got a load of these on here. We don't even need the limits anymore. Dummy. I pressed the wrong thing. They can all go in there. This satellite can go there. Rocket fuel can go in there. Let me go and pick this chest up, and then we're going to call that an episode. Because it's up here and it's got a load of low density structures in it. And I really need to clean my inventory out. It's upsetting. We'll take all of those first. Oh, give me the legs. Give me the legs. And long reach. I'll take either or and both at this point in time. So you can have all of them. There we go. That's going to cook through it a bit quicker. I think it might actually be worth waiting around to get a rocket launched. Damn it. You know what? Is that enough? Not quite. Just saves me running backwards and forwards a little tiny bit more. How many's left? 160. Screw it. It's going to take longer doing it like that. This may give the low density structures a chance to backlog and build up. Yeah, because now we're running out of these. Well, not running out of, but you know what I mean. Excuse me. Move out of the way. A rock. Another 140 control units to go in there. Wonderful, wonderful. So, let's try and work this out. Every 3 seconds, this gets 1%. So, we need to times that by 100. So, 300 seconds. Every 5 minutes, we launch a rocket. Does that seem right? I think I'm slightly... I need to make this 30, don't I? Tell you what, next episode will come in. I think I've got room to expand these out to 30 and these out to 30. I basically need to do this there again. Well, really, them satellites don't need all of that, do they? Not really. You know what? I've made my mind up. We're going to wait for this rocket. Because it's really not going to be far away. It's on 80% now. Let me go and cheat. I'm going to steal some stuffs. It's all on one belt what I need anyway, so... Om nom nom. Player's inventory is full. Surprise, surprise. You can have all of those, and you can have all of those. See, we've got way too many satellites now. We don't need all of them. Inventory's full again. We're just cheating a little bit, only a little bit. We're nearly there. Because now this can keep working continuously. I will probably, at some point in my life, I don't know how soon it'll be, attempt a perfect ratio thing, so everything's right, but I think we've come too far in this series for me to go back and backtrack and try and make it all work completely right, so, yeah. This is going to be the last episode of this Factorio playthrough. It's actually the quickest I've ever built the rockets, and generally it works right. Generally. It doesn't all work right, I'm not going to say that. But this is the first time I've ever played this on camera, and it has been very daunting. But with Dark's multiplayer help, I've definitely learned how to play the game a lot better. I feel a lot more confident at doing it. And yeah, if I'm going to make another base, trust me, it's going to be a lot better. In fact, I have started a solo off camera on my own playthrough, and I'm trying to plan it out where it has got 16 iron belts going down and 8 copper belts and 8 green circuit belts. I'm basically designing a monster base from the get-go, but it's just what I'm going to be doing in my downtime. So it's not going to be anything to look out for, but yeah, I might show you at some point. Just going to steal some more of these. I don't want to miss the rocket launch. Hoop, hoop. We don't need it. We didn't need any more of those whatsoever. Have I not got any rocket fuel on me? I have not. 99. What are you waiting for? Rocket fuel. It's coming in now. It's on the belt. It's ready to go. In fact, I could even bring the extra rocket fuel up from this. Because that's backlogging. You know it's going to backlog for ages. So there it goes. It's ready. It's launching. It's launching. We're going into space, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the end for Factorio. Only for now. It will come back, don't you worry. But as far as this playthrough goes, that is it. Oh! Win the game without building any laser turrets. I missed those. We did die. 24,000 trees. We didn't really go out bite hunting. Yeah. I actually want to see what those achievements were then. Just 1 second, I'm on Steam. What was it? I know one was the bullet thing. Run forest. In fact, I thought there was a setting in here where you could view the achievements. Ah, there is. Achievements. There we are. What did we get? Smoke me a kipper. No. Most of these aren't on this playthrough, trust me. Would they be at the bottom? Logistics network embargo. Win the game without building any active provider buffers or request chests. Win the game without building any laser turrets. They're the 2 achievements I got there. Research all technologies. Wow. Construct 100 machines using robots. Construct more machines using robots than manually. Wow. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, we'll get this done in mine and Dark's playthrough. Easy peasy. I'm not sure if we're already nearly there, actually. Build a locomotive with the first 90 minutes of the game. No. Win the game by crafting no more than no. Steam all the way. Win the game without building any solar. But no. Finish the game with no. There is no spoon. I have actually sat and watched somebody speedrun this. Not going to be me doing that one. Not a chance. But yeah, as I was saying, that is it for this series. It's actually not been as long as I expected it would be, but I have kind of rushed it. I'm not going to lie, because we've got 2 Point Hospital DLC coming out. Satisfactory is getting released on the 18th as well. So I want to be doing that. There's just going to be so much to do. I actually think I might be doing 4 episodes a day. I think. Because I want to do a proper playthrough of 2 Point Hospital. I want to do a proper playthrough of Satisfactory, not just the Let's Test series. I want to do the proper Let's Play. But yeah, that's it for Factorio. For now, anyway, for now. Keep your eyes out for the modded version when I do a new series of that, because we will do one eventually. I'm really liking the factory games, and recently I have just watched Northern Lion do the Factory Village. Also looks very interesting. I do think I'm leaning more towards them games at the minute, but we are generally a Slay the Spire channel, so Slay the Spire will, in fact, stick around. Either way, though, I'm rambling now, I'm rambling. That is it for this episode and this series. If you've enjoyed the series and just this video, please leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you've liked about it, what I could have done better. If you enjoy the content in general, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Below is links to my Facebook, Twitter, Discord and Patreon pages and whatnot. So if you want to come and have a chat, feel free, any of them even. will get sent to me. And yeah, that's it. So thank you very much for watching. Cheers!